Hello everyone, what's up? My name's Chinasaur and today we're showing off my personal favorite games of 2014. Disclosure, these 5 games I've chosen are out of order, not from least to greatest. So, let's get this started. We're going to launch this video off right with Farming Simulator 2015. This is the next generation of farming. After the release of Farming Simulator 2013 2 years ago, Farming Simulator 2015 is fully upgraded with tons of new features, woodcutting, brand new tractors, new farming equipment, and enormous farmlands for all of your crops. It also has a new graphics and physics engine. You'd be blown away to see the amount of work and fine details that were poured into this fabulous game. Farming Simulator 2015 is an open world game where you or a bunch of your friends can manage multiple farms and build your way up to the top of the farming industry. I know most of you are familiar with my channel by now, but realize some of you may not be. Over the past 2 years, my friend Jones and I started a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 2013 and 2015, hence why it's one of my favorite franchises on this channel. The mods alone in both games, Farming Sim 2013 and 15, is what makes this one of the most funniest, chaotic, and amusing games you'll ever experience on the PC. Farming Simulator 2015 is a must-play game. My second personal favorite game of 2014 is Far Cry 4. Oh man, Mother Nature will do everything in its power to murder you, literally. Far Cry 4 is a big open world game up in the Himalayas. The environment alone is so goddamn gorgeous, you'll have a blast exploring the country of Karat. You play as AJ, you get caught up in the civil war between the Golden Path and the Royal Army. And the single player is rich, you will become deeply invested into the storyline as you progress. Far Cry 4 has a co-op just like Far Cry 3 did, but there's a slight difference between the two games. Far Cry 3 had a separate campaign just for co-op, unlike Far Cry 4 did. You're only able to attack bell towers, liberate fortresses, and hunt animals together with your friends. I personally enjoyed Far Cry 3's co-op feature instead of Far Cry 4's, but still loved the single player even though I was unsatisfied with that minor feature. If you just want to run around and murder everything in sight, then this is the game for you. Here's a quick tip: stay away from honey badgers. You do not want to mess with these horrible animals because they'll destroy you and eat your soul. This is definitely a must-play game from 2014. Coming up next on the list is South Park: The Stick or Truth. I am probably one of the biggest fanboys of this show, ever since one of my best friends back in middle school introduced me to South Park. I was sold. Anyways, this game was released back in March last year. I absolutely had to play The Stick or Truth on my channel. 20 videos later, I officially completed the game and enjoyed my overall experience. It has to be one of my favorite RPGs of 2014. This game was in development for a very long time, and the wait was well worth it. You play as a new kid. In my Let's Play series, I named my character Jake. Here's a small recap of the game if you haven't had the chance to play it yourself. No spoilers.
It's time for your first quest. But first, please tell us thy name. You entered douchebag, is that correct? You will now choose a class: fighter, mage, thief, or Jew.
As the new kid in South Park, you're dropped right in the middle of a war between the humans and elves. As you complete quests and help out all the friends you made throughout the town, word of a new kid spreads throughout the land. A new hero will rise amongst the rest. If you haven't played South Park: The Stick or Truth, I highly recommend you play the game and experience a real season of South Park right on your console or PC. This is definitely a must-play game from 2014.
We welcome to our kingdom, Douchebag the Fighter.
Next up, my fourth personal game of 2014 has to be Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. This was a game I stumbled across a tad bit late. Shadow of Mordor came out in September last year, and I didn't have the chance to play it until I purchased the game during the Steam holiday sale for $30. Unfortunately, I never officially filmed a series for this game on my channel during 2014. I was super grateful to play Shadow of Mordor during the Christmas break. Poured over 25 hours into the game and completed the main storyline. Overall, I 100% enjoyed my playthrough of the entire game. I still continue to go back to discover all the collectibles and play around with the Nemesis system. I'll give you a brief introduction about the game. I promise, no spoilers. You play as a ranger named Talion. You must fight your way through the lands of Mordor. You will learn about the origins of the Rings of Power. Shadow of Mordor plays a lot similar to Batman and Assassin's Creed. In my opinion, the storyline should have been a bit longer, but that's why DLC exists these days. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I bet you'll have a good time playing this game and feel like you're really at the movies. Shadow of Mordor is a must-play game of 2014. We finally reached the end of my list. My last favorite game of 2014 is Titanfall. This has to be one of the best multiplayer games I played during 2014. I filmed a Let's Play series on the channel for the beta and when the game fully launched. Titanfall was released in March last year and was developed by Respawn Entertainment. Titanfall is a multiplayer only experience and it has endless amount of ways to engage your enemies, and if you love parkour, then this is the game for you. The pilots in Titans changed the traditional first-person shooters. Pilots aren't your average soldier. You can run on walls, jump from building to building, and use your jetpacks to get up to unreachable locations. Titans, on the other hand, are your best friends. They will follow you around the map and give you supporting fire, or you can jump into the cockpit, destroy your enemies with massive guns and multiple different types of Titan abilities. The Titan's armor will protect you from enemy fire. Just make sure you don't let those pilots rodeo your Titan, unless they'll destroy your nuclear core and then you go boom. If you love fun multiplayer first-person shooters, then this is the must-play game of 2014. Thank you so much for watching Chinasaur's top 5 games of 2014. I had a blast playing all these games last year, and look forward to all the brand new games releasing in 2015. Please subscribe and join the cat revolution today, and have a wonderful day. Bye!